Today we'll be discussing the indicators of drug and alcohol abuse in the workplace. There are 5 classes of drugs tested for under DOT. The 5 classes are categorized as marijuana metabolites, cocaine metabolites, amphetamines, opioids, phencylamine, and also known as PCP. Alcohol is a 6th one, but is not considered one of the classes. The CFR states, as a laboratory, you must test for the following 5 drugs or classes of drugs in a DOT drug test. You must non-test DOT specimens for any other drugs. Out of the drugs and alcohol, they can be broken down into 4 indicators of possible drug and alcohol abuse in the workplace. Those indicators are physical indicators, behavioral indicators, speech indicators, and performance indicators. The CFR states an employer will designate a supervisor to undergo training to learn these indicators. The training will be used by the supervisors to determine whether a reasonable suspicion exists to require a driver to undergo testing under 382.307 and the CFR. The training shall include the physical, behavioral, speech, and performance indicators of probable alcohol misuse and use of controlled substances. There are many drug and alcohol signs and symptoms in the workplace. For example, they can be overwhelmed by simple tasks, careless on the job, no balance, running into objects, tripping over objects, cannot judge distance and time and space, lazy, late, undependable, breaking laws, stealing from coworkers, stealing from the company, cause some major errors that can get people hurt. It's dangerous. The CFR states an employer shall require an employee to submit a controlled substance test when the employer has reasonable suspicion to believe that the employee has violated the prohibitions. The observations may include the indications of the chronic and withdrawal effects of controlled substances in the workplace. And some of these withdrawal effects can result in overwhelm by simple tasks, careless and being late and things like that. Citation came from 49 CFR, and the citation was the Employee Awareness Program listed in Moodle. I'll just abbreviate it to EAP. Marijuana symptoms in the workplace can be identified by physical indicators, behavioral indicators, and speech indicators and performance indicators. Some of these indicators for physical are reddened eyes, distinctive odor on clothing, chronic sore throat, irritating cough, like a whooping cough, and constantly coughing up. Some of the behavioral indicators are impaired short-term memory, confused, paranoid, having anxiety, have a lackadaisical attitude, don't really care about anything. Whenever a person is on marijuana in the workplace, normally they have a slowed speech, and whenever you're tracking their performance, it's either an impaired tracking, like they can't judge things that are moving very well, and the distortions of time and estimation, the distance, it's not what it actually is in reality. They have delayed decision making. It can possibly kill someone if they aren't quick on their toes fast enough because they were delayed by a slower thought process. Some cocaine symptoms are having a runny nose, an irritated nose, just stuffy, constantly moving their nose, profuse sweating, dilated pupils. Some of the behavioral indicators are restlessness, overreaction to stimulus, paranoia, wide mood swings, secretive, hiding around, not really looking people in the eyes. Some of the speech indicators are talkativeness and dry mouth, like they are so amped up that they are talking a lot and they just have a dry mouth from it. When tracking their performance, they're either missing work or meetings, workplace theft, withdrawing from normal activities. They can definitely identify that they are not themselves. Some amphetamine systems can consist of dilated pupils, profuse sweating, rapid respiration, restlessness, just quick moving, or very talkative. Behavioral indicators are confusion, panic, false sense of alertness, hyperexcitability. Some speech indicators are talkativeness and dry mouth. Performance indicators consist of inability to concentrate, carelessness, fatigue from lack of sleep at night, bringing it from not sleeping the day before and then coming into work the next day. And it's a lack of sleep, so the employee isn't able to function like he should. Some opioid systems consist of loss of balance, dilated pupils, nausea, loss of coordination, tiredness. Behavioral indicators are mood swings, depression, apathy, and also lackadaisical, like it makes you just not care. Speech indicators are slurred speech. Performance indicators, impaired mental functioning and alertness, laziness, drowsiness. When a person is on opioids, they definitely should not be at work. It can be extremely dangerous for everyone around them. Phencylamidine, also known as PCP, has some physical indicators of dilated pupils, muscle rigidity, stigmas, profuse sweating, rapid heartbeat. Behavioral indicators are confusion, dizziness, agitation, extreme mood swings, impaired reality. Some speech indicators are grinding under the teeth. Performance indicators, you're not really going to see anyone doing PCP at work. It's because of the severe distortion. And no one's going to go to work and plan to do PCP because they're just going to be acting crazy and they know it, and that's why they take it, is because that's what they know that, so they would not bring that to work. So you normally don't find too many people doing PCP at work. Still extremely dangerous, one of the most dangerous things to do at work. Some alcohol symptoms consist of staggering walk, smell of alcohol, lack of coordination, posture, constantly slouching over in a sleeping position. Some of the behavioral indicators are exaggerated behavior, depression, agitation, confusion. Some speech indicators are slurred speech. Performance indicators are dulled mental process, fatigue, problem performing their normal tasks, hungover, not being able to perform as like they should. And each of one of these indicators has been found in the EAP citation. This is my reference page, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much.